And joining us here in the studio is Chris Meyer, and we're going to talk about the MWV Rec Path, and we're also going to talk about Rock the Rec. I was trying to say them both at the same time, and other things going on. So let's talk about the Rec Path and the quick explanation to those who might not know what it's all about.
Sure. Well, it's an effort that the Mount Washington Valley Trails Association, which I'm the president of, has been undertaking for a long time to get this off the ground. But the last 2 years, we've decided on a location. We've been raising money to put in a paved, graded, 2.9 mile long, it's a 10-foot wide path from Cranmore Mtn Resort down to the back of Walmart near Hemlock Lane.
Yeah.
So it'll be, we have trails in the valley for if you want to go out mountain biking and have a long extreme ride down the hill, or you want to go hiking. We have those trails already, but what we didn't have was an entry-level path. That's something that everybody can use, something for every rider that a whole family can use together, and that's what this is designed to be. It's a low-grade, ADA compliant, paved 10-foot wide path to connect the north end of the valley to the south end of the valley.
So it's something that, obviously hikers can use, bikers can use, people with strollers, any
rollerblades, bikes, strollers, wheelchairs. So everybody can really use the path together, and it's links up 3 different other areas of paths in the area. There's trails on Cranmore. There's trails, the green hills behind the rec path. Right. So you could use it both as something to do standalone, or you could jump off onto one of the other trails if you wanted to link to those.
And it's so cool, and you're ready to put a shovel in the ground practically. Practically
ready. So we started about a year ago raising funds for this segment of the trail. We have raised to date $2.2 million. We've got about $100,000 to go to complete the path, and that gets us ready to build next year.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable to think that, because unfortunately it's usually the thing. We've raised $100,000, we got 2.2 left to go. So it's so neat. I mean, $100,000 is doable.
It's been a long road, and it's been a lot of effort of many people across the whole community. The business community has really come out and support, and we're almost there.
And when you find out the information, which I've done, as I've learned about it, it's just so cool. And and I remember asking some questions like, why is it paved? Why is it? And it just makes total sense. Having a nice flat paved section, and like you say, so it makes it that much. As you see someone on a mountain bike there, it makes it that much more approachable for everybody.
Right. And if you want to get more information about the path, the exact details about it and where it goes and what you could access off it and where to get to it when it's built, you can look at our website as MWVRecPath.org. There's also, if you want to look at the Vibe magazine that's out, there's a good article that has maps and everything that are out and about in town.
Right. So that's it's so much fun. So 100,000 more.
100,000.
And then we start building.
So one of the last events that we're having is the Rock the Rec event. That's August 23rd at the Cranmore Mtn Resort. 6 to 9, we're going to have 5 different local bands playing as a benefit concert for the Rec Path, and that event is designed to close out this project, close out our funding to the project, and put a cherry on the top of our fundraising and get this done. Which
would be awesome. And of course, the venue there at Cranmore is fabulous. You've got the shell, you've got the concert stage, and the natural amphitheater that is Cranmore Mountain.
Right, all outside. There'll be beer. They've got a liquor license, so you can travel around the venue. So you can come have a refreshment and listen to the 5 different local bands and do it for a good cause.
Absolutely.
Finish out the bike path.
And luckily I was asked, so I'm going to be there too. But I'm not going to sing. I won't be singing. All right, I'll sing.
We'll try to convince you.
So, which will be, it just sounds like when I first heard about it, I said, well, what a great event I want to go to, and now I'm going to be there. And so it's just one of those things I think that is a great culmination. All the things that have been going on throughout the year. And I think if people don't know about it, I think it's like when I first heard about it, I'm like, wow. it was one of those things you can, it's a path. It's not a path. There's so much to it. I mean, you can tell, I'm very excited about it, and I think it's just a great addition to the Mount Washington Valley.
It'll be a good path when it's done, and it'll be a great event to get it ready to build.
Absolutely. There's a great path over in Fryeburg that people probably know about, so it's very similar to that. It will actually be flatter than the Fryeburg one.
It will be. It's very similar in terms of look. We are not in the rail corridor, so we try to be out in the woods a little bit more. But the goal of the Mount Washington Valley Trails Association is actually eventually to link to that Fryeburg path, so you have a long contiguous trail. There's also folks working in different groups down throughout Maine to try to get the Fryeburg path connected all the way down to the airport at Portland.
Yeah.
So if we can get the entire vision done and all these different groups work together, that's the eventual goal, is to have a path from here all the way down to Portland.
That'd be unbelievable.
It would be.
Unbelievable. And I have ridden on bike paths in other areas, and riding on a bike path, it's just so much fun. I love riding on the road. I love riding in the mountains, but there's something about riding on a bike path and knowing where you're going. It's a great experience.
Right. You know what you're going to get. It's a 10-foot wide, graded. Everybody can use it, and you're outside of traffic. You're away from the road, so it's going to be safe and you don't have to worry about cars.
And plus, cutting through through the trees, through the forests, it's going to be fabulous. So, well, awesome. So if people need more information, go to the website MWV Rec Path.
MWVRecPath.org.
.org. Okay. Now there's always a thing at the end. I can never remember. Right. And definitely check out Rock the Rec at Cranmore on the 23rd. And do people need to get tickets ahead of time for that?
Yes, the tickets are $15. You can either get them at Cranmore, or you can contact the Chamber of Commerce. Either way, there will be tickets available at the door as well, though.
Plus, it's going to be a fun community event.
It will be. It will be. We'll have all our donors there. If you want to donate to finish out this rec path, certainly bring your wallet to the event. There'll be an option to donate additional to the path in addition to the ticket price, but all the proceeds do go to the rec path. Cranmore has donated the space and time for us.
That's awesome.
Every dollar that you spend on your ticket and above the ticket goes right to the rec path.
That's great. So definitely plan on that.
Good.
And can't wait to hear when you say we're done. We're ready to go.
You'll be one of the first to know.
There we go. And Chris, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.